Brandon Clay Dotson was found dead in his Alabama prison cell, and by the time the family got the body, he was missing his heart. We've talked about this previous times about how many bodies come up with missing organs. Yeah. So it looks like the Alabama prison system was in on that organ theft gang.
Yeah, I got this story right when you said that last week. When you would talk about, man, I want to know, if the organs were missing. I was like, dude, wait until next week because I just got something lined up, and that popped up or whatever, and I was like, shit, this is fucking crazy. And they said they don't know what happened. Mind you, they playing, they like, I don't know what happened to it. Yeah, the whole whoever I was about to say process his body, the examiner, that was like, yeah, we waited, and we don't know what happened after that. When we returned it to the family, we don't know where it went. And it was like, man, organs like that just don't come up missing.
Between the forensics office, I think it's University of Alabama, no one knows where his fucking heart is at. And so for everybody that doesn't know, the article explained that when this type of thing happens, they remove the vital organs, they cut a piece off, and they send it to a lab for testing so that they could, especially the heart, so that they can try to determine the cause of death. They put the organ back into a special special plastic bag, and they put it back into the cavity it came from. They don't attach it how it was originally, but they put it back in there. His body didn't have it, and also the body was badly fucking decayed. And he his story was interesting. Went to jail for burglary, and he went to the guards because he was getting drugs from another prisoner, and he couldn't pay him back. And I guess dude was getting his payback somehow.
Yeah.
And so
they don't take debit or MasterCard. All they take is whole. Like that what you said.
I was trying to go there, man.
All they take is whole in
here. You ain't got no cigarettes to pay. Well, that ass would do.
Yeah.
Well, we couldn't find his heart, but we know his ass is badly damaged. It was fucked to death.
Organs pretty much just fell out that hole.
Wow. Okay.
Come on.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that wasn't right. That was not right.
No. But yeah, man, it's comedy, people. We gotta make you laugh at the sad shit. So listen. Yeah, man, body is badly decomposed, and the family is like, nah, y'all gonna give us the fucking heart back. But nobody can find the heart. They don't know what happened. They don't know what the cause of death is. And like I said, man, it's always some strange shit when you hear these stories, and in a lot of these instances, there's an organ or two missing.
Mm-hmm. I can only imagine what happened down in Mississippi. All those bodies.
There you go.
I was thinking the same thing, man, because they just said that they came up with 600 more bodies.
Yeah,
in that pauper's grave in the back. Yeah, bro.
He sent the text this earlier today about that, or yesterday. Right.
Yeah. So one of the popular TikTokers had pointed out that in one of the photos of the prison burials, they're all numbered, and the numbers went up in the 600s. And he goes, we're only talking about 215. Like, there's more than 600 bodies in this grave. Like, what about the other people? So it makes you wonder, like, how bad this organ theft ring is,
right?
How big it is, because nobody cares about those. Well, they assume that nobody cared about these bodies. Nobody would find them.
Right.
Well,
Cuddy, think about
who's
what
not
you
to say they're not making $1 off that shit too.
Remember the story of the first guy. What did they say? They said that the police accidentally killed him.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And stuck him in the pauper's grave. That's all we heard. We didn't hear about what the fuck happened to the police, what disciplinary steps were taken. All we know is he was buried, then it was to the next story. That's why I said, man, we got all these people in these paupers' graves and nobody knows. Their family don't know where the fuck they at. We don't know, were they all homeless? What the fuck was going on? And that's why I say, yo, man, they need to check the bodies. And then here you guys got this story. A lot of shit, man. Look, a lot of shit happens in these prisons, man. Besides just, pay me, you owe me for these drugs. Um, what was I going with this? Okay, Katrina. They said they still don't know what happened to those fucking prisoners.
Yeah, I mean, it's prison, like you said, man. Shit get lost, paperwork gets shuffled. And again, I don't think they embalming these bodies, so they putting them in there. And by the time the families find out who they, what's going on, they're just bones. There's no organs. When that guy, when his mom wanted them, to dig up her son, and they made the family pay for it, they was like, "Ma'am, it's only going to be, bones. There's nothing going to be in that, in that box."
Right.
And, that's what ended up happening. It was like a bag of bones,
Or you hear these stories about they didn't motherfucking had the what am I looking for? They didn't had the motherfucking cremated. What? How'd you have them?
Yeah.
Where's the fucking ashes at? Oh, we ain't got the ashes. You're like, oh, come on, man. So, like I said, man, that organ trafficking shit is a big fucking thing, man, that nobody wants to talk about, man. And we act like it's just another fucking conspiracy theory. But you hear stories like this, or like the young black boy that was rolled up in the fucking gym mat, and when his parents got him, his body was full of fucking newspaper. You know what I'm saying? Just like the dude that he was going from Atlanta to California to start his acting and modeling career. Boyfriend didn't hear from him for like months, and they found him in the desert with his fucking organs gone. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, it's damn
600, over 600, man,
over 6. God
and
damn.
this shit, where the family's like, "Hey, man, come on now, we need all of them, not just a piece here, a piece there. We need all of them back."
But I think it's over 600 people, and the feds ain't involved yet.
Nobody polices these prisons. These are instruments of capital. Just think.
Yeah.
Like most of these prisons are operated privately.
Yeah.
And they're trying to get every single last dollar they can get out of the state. And they overbook these places, 110%. They guarantee occupancy. And when you gone, they selling them organs, man.
Yeah.
It's a fucking shame. This is damn near like the third week in a row we got stories about this type of, fucked upness going on in the jail system. Not necessarily the prison, the fucking jail system. Ain't no telling what's going on in fucking prison. Shit.
Right. And it just makes you wonder, man. Like you just brought up an interesting thing about this money making system of prison. I remember telling my mother, like, yo, man, I was thinking about being an organ donor. She said, no, the fuck you not. You're going into and when you pass, you going with all your organs. And then you start hearing motherfuckers saying, like, hey, man, don't ever put you want to be an organ donor. You get that shit put on your license or whatever. Because once you do that, all your shit is in the system. And so all it takes is for some rich motherfucker to need a heart transplant or a kidney, and now you didn't have a fucking accident. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
you get rolled into an ER and it's straight to harvest, man.
Yeah.
Consider the amount of money that a hospital will get off of organ transplants opposed to kind of fixing you and then sending you on your way.
Yeah.
There are signs out here on the street. They're hung up on light poles for kidney donations. 40 grand. So just imagine 40 grand for a kidney, and you can pull everybody's organ. You can pull every organ out of a person's body and sell them shits. Then you charge for the surgery on the person receiving the organ. You got to pay for transport. You got to pay for the medical team. Like There's a lot of money involved in harvesting, man.
Yeah.
And on the backside,
sad,
they're going to argue with Medicare about, getting paid 50% of what they charge. Yeah.
Right.
It's probably not a good idea.
Yeah, no, don't do that, people. Just leave it. Yeah, man. So, hey, man, all bullshit aside, man, it's a sad thing, man. And I hope his family gets the answers that they're looking for, man. I hope the heart turns up, but that motherfucker was in an ice box on his way to somewhere.
University, sitting in a glass.
Yeah.
Somewhere waiting for a student to go ham on it. So
yeah.
Shit, that's in some 70-year-old dude's body right now. He living his life.
Well, he's gonna go fuck
was
a
eating good. He
23-year-old.
was doing
Damn.
He got a new heart. He about to do a line of coke. Go fuck them 23-year-old. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
They hate
need to put an APB out on John Q.
You wrong. Next, you motherfucker. You wrong.
I will not bury my son. My son will bury me.
I've got the crooked lip down, everything.
He ain't got nothing better to do.